Alright, you know what time it is? It's time for a BuMpY practice round. So, for my practice round today, from Elysian Brewing Company out of a place in Seattle there. Not looking it up. I have Dayglow IPA. This does say it contains wheat, and it just says Dayglow crashes the party with the juicy beat of hops, dripping with tropical sunshiny mosaic and sparkling with touches of Eldorado and Centennial. So, some pretty great hops used in this one. I've never had it before. I'm going to go ahead and do my BuMpY 50-point inspection on this. The best by date, which I prefer a born on date. I can understand why breweries probably do this, because some beers are probably still good after a certain amount of time, but if it's not super fresh, a lot of times people kind of pass them up. But on IPAs, as I'll say, I'm an avid drinker. Yeah, what this says for a best by date is October 26, 2019. We're in May. So I'm guessing this probably came out last month. They're probably keeping it out on the shelves, just like their Space Dust, for like 6 months. But because it does expire in fall, I got the appropriate glassware. All right, enough chatting. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, ABV on it. 7.4%. Alright, so built up a nice head there. The bubbles are small and medium mixed. It always looks white. Why does it always look white on camera? Off camera, from what I can see, it's kind of got a slight bit of a yellow hue to it. The body color on this is a deep gold, and it's got really good clarity. See carbonation coming up through. Well, I don't know if it's picking up. Lighting. Anyways, the aromas. Kind of get like a soft citrus smell. So it's like floral, candied citrus. There might be a little bit of a malt note sneaking up in there too. Cannot pinpoint what it would be, but oh, definitely a malt note coming up. It kind of smells like on a brew day when you're mashing. Maybe if I'm gonna go with Munich malt, something like that, like a darker malt kind of aroma coming up. All right, smells really good. Let's go in for the first swig. All right, the flavor to me, it's a tad bit disappointing off of what the aromas were. It doesn't taste too bad. You do get, or I do, I gotta stop saying, everybody says you. It's me. It's me, I'm Mario. You get that like same kind of grain flavor that I get out of the aromas there. A little bit after you after I go through the initial citrus and floral aromas. But then after that, it's just bitter. It's just a ton of bitterness. There's like a slight hint of orange marmalade or something, and then it goes into this piney bitterness. I think sometimes, for myself, alcohol notes can kind of play a factor in the flavor of bitterness kind of tasting piney. I'm not sure if that's true or not, or if it's just any beer that I've had that really has a piney note kind of is higher up in ABV as well. But at 7.2%, really shouldn't be too much alcohol flavors coming through in this. So it's just memories. Reminds me of alcohol flavor. But anyway, carbonation, it's kind of low, medium, high, light. The body on this one, same thing. It's like a low, medium, high, light. All right. It's time for me to write some numbers down. Okay, y'all ready for some numbers? Let's run through it real quick. Try to explain some things if I can. I remember why the hell I wrote down these numbers in the first place. Alright, so going appearance, 1 out of 6, and I'll try to remember the flavor, the full flavor score. I always seem to leave that out so far in these videos. But appearance, 1 out of 6. I gave it a 5. The reason being was just the head retention on this. It doesn't even really leave lacing. It actually kind of leaves almost like alcohol legs going down the glass. The aroma, 1 out of 10. I gave this thing a perfect 10. I think the aroma on this was really nice. Picking up on malt. I said, it kind of reminds me of mashing in on a brew day. The hops were coming through real nice. Nothing to really complain about for another. So that get the full score. So 10 out of 10 for aroma. Flavor, 1 out of 19. I gave it a 12. Malt's really good. The hops, didn't really care too much for the flavor of the hop itself. The balance, it's pretty damn bitter after you get through that slight malt note. So I dinged it a little bit on that. Carbonation, I think that this could use some more carbonation in it. I think it would just make it better. And the aftertaste, it's just a lingering, unpleasant bitterness for me. With that kind of piney note. Body, I gave it a 4 out of 5. And drinkability, it's not one that I want to keep going back and drinking and drinking and drinking. Be all right to have around here or there, but yeah, it's I mean, just right now in the glass, it's something I can pick up, take a sip, set it down for a while. I don't feel like I need to just keep drinking it, so I gave that a 6. So add them all up. This gets a total score. This is the Dayglow IPA by Elysian Brewing Company. 37 out of 50 makes this a B+ beer. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching.